All right. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Fancy Man. Hello, Beanie. And hello, Al. You all having a good day? Before I even swap my, my monitor over to the Switch, I should actually move my headset to wireless. There we go. There we go. Also, yes, I did actually update the commands to allow the belly rubs and head pats to work on the just chatting screen as well. Yeah, sleepy and kind of procrastinating my GED studies with Tomodachi Life. Understandable. Understandable. So, something I also just noticed because Spotify gave me the notification. Fucking Foo Fighters just put out another album today. Like, they put out a new album. You know, that Foo Fighters. Oh, also, because the Redeem came in at a certain time. There you go. So, yeah. Neva's gonna have some new picks for FNF tonight. And because I don't think you were here for like the last two streams of this, Al, but for Pokemon Violet here, I'm doing only Ghost and Ice type Pokemon for a run. Of which, let me just move this over here. And I was actually over here in Kitakami because there's a few Pokemon. I had a Ghost type only run before I never finished it. I still need to finish my Ice type only run. Like, I still need to. Struggle Bug. But I was over here primarily to try and get two Pokemon, which was Poltergeist and Litwick. I'll just pause the music because it's just going to be... They're both going to be overlapping, so why not? Ooh, Spite. TM. Not bad, not bad. So I'm going to see... I'm going to see if I can't get a Poltergeist to spawn up here, since it is night. If I can't, I'll just go run back to one of the other stores to get enough sandwich parts, sandwich ingredients, to go and make a sandwich that should hopefully make either grass or ghost type Pokemon more likely to spawn. Of which I would probably do it for ghost type Pokemon. If only just because I think it'll be more likely to spawn the Poltergeist if I go for ghost type Pokemon spawning. Of which, since I'm not actually seeing anything, I probably am going to have to do it. And I know they spawn up over here because... Well, one, there's a Phantom. And then 2, when I was searching for a Poltergeist in my original playthrough, my main one, they were spawning up around here. Oh, I almost sneezed there. Yep. My shiny one around there, yeah. I actually took my time to actually try and get a good Poltergeist, which was it was the one that would have the artist that could become the artisan form, I think it was. Actually, I wonder. Maybe one of the shops or stuff around here will actually just have a meal that'll be good enough. Ah, cheese. Okay, I actually do need cheese for that. I'll pay with the LP then, with the leak points. What are ingredients over here? I'll use the cash then. Wait, I already have like 6 pickles, but who cares? Hey, I'll just hop in because I got everything sorted. How you doing, Sophia? I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm just like buying some quick sandwich ingredients so that way then I can hopefully get a sandwich with the ghost encounter power to increase the odds of getting some ghost type Pokemon over in Kitakami. Or I can see if I can get lucky with a restaurant that would have, say, encounter power ghost. Encounter power dragon. Oh, right, the sandwich store. The guy that will say, hey, here's the recipe for you. Okay, so any sort of encounter power for ghost? Fighting? Electric? No. Okay. It's just gonna be the same ones, isn't it? Yep. Okay. But, how are you doing, Gather? You doing alright? seafood fresco. Okay, so these will just give me the same sort of thing anyway. And since I'm at a certain point in the story, it's pretty much only going to keep me in the evening portion. Just because of scripting and all that. C-Dot. Don't need. I do need to get up to a good area where I can set up the picnic. And then hopefully I have all the ingredients I need to make a ghost-type sandwich. Let me double check. Well, actually, never mind. Picnic table didn't even spawn. Let's see, picnic. Let me see. So there's cheese and olive oil. Wait, where even is the picnic table? Why isn't it spawning? Himigul, yeah. I'm like trying to get this picnic table spawn and it's just like not. Never mind, this is just a weird glitch. The table itself just is not physically spawning, but I can still encounter. I can still interact with it. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, that is so odd. And it's on the Switch too as well. The sandwich isn't even spawning. What the hell? You know what? I'm just gonna restart the game because it's like, if it's not even gonna let me do it... Because if it's just gonna make me waste my ingredients, then it's like... Because I can't see where it is, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna restart. Oh no, don't tell me. Wait a minute. I loaded up the wrong profile. I just realized. I was gonna be like, wait, did it reset my progress? But it's like, no. No. You just put up the wrong file. The profile. So, considering that it spawned me out here... Yeah. Go to the Festival of Masks. Okay. Did autosave at least save me on sandwich stuff? Yes, it did. I'm at least just gonna grab some of the items there. I'm also gonna save that there so that way I don't have to keep running back here. Come on. There we go. Picnic table's fixed. Wait a minute. Catching power grass and counter power ghost? Actually, no, that is legitimately perfect for what it is I want. Because Poltergeist is a grassing ghost. There we go. Ah, Game Jank. Not Bethesda exclusive. Which is weird, because that is the first time I think I've ever actually encountered that sort of glitch. Pack up and go. Now we just sort of save that there, so that way then. So what this should do is increase the rate of which Ghost-type Pokemon will appear. Oh, and would you look at that? That is precisely what I need. Really? Seismic Toss will actually... Right. You know what? Don't read this text then. Alright, well, that takes care of that. I mean, it is the counterfeit form, but... honestly, as much as I do think Gimmighoul's like a fun Pokemon, even at like level 20, I think it still only knows like 2 moves. And that is like Tackle. And then Astonish, yeah. Literally. This little shit is level 19 and only knows 2 moves. Both of which are for the attack stat. An attack stat that is very minimal on it. It's like a Magikarp situation, yes. It is very bad early on, but then the evolution, pretty dang good. Which is actually pretty different to Poltergeist here. Where it's like, it's actually not too bad. Oh yeah. The Evo is pretty damn broken. Like, it was meta in competitive Pokemon for a good while. Right, so I actually want to... So because all of this pretty much stays until you progress the story, I'm going to try and go all the way around here, up over to the Timeless Woods. I am going to try. But I might not be able to until I get the swim ability with Miraidon. And the sole reason is to get a Litwick. The other alternative is to try and get into maybe the cave, or go up to... The other alternative is maybe I could go up the path over to here? Let me also double check where all the spawns are for Litwick and all that. Yeah, so it's pretty much like right up at the... Okay, no, the easiest part will actually be the the mountain, at the top of the mountain. This isn't a Nuzlocke, is it? No. No, it's not. If it was a Nuzlocke, I would have that over in the title. So, yeah. Okay, so the best bet for me right now to get a Litwick is actually to go up the mountain. Which is actually going to be a lot easier than going to the Timeless Woods. Oh, of which, I should actually also... I should actually use the XP candies on Poltergeist to level it up a little. Ooh, foul play. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage this move inflicts. You know what? I'm actually gonna swap that for Withdraw. Just because it's like, at that level, I'm not sure if Withdraw is really gonna be a good use. Oh my god, there's another Poltergeist because I still have the sandwich power. Of which, also probably a good idea to save. So I don't lose the Poltergeist. Gotta hop out, I need to take a nap. Take care. Alright, take care, Jather. You have a good day, you have a good nap. Poker Pawn! Today's just the first day, it'll keep going for a while. Like, just ignore her. Give me your roto stick for a second. Of the Loyal 3. So of course he thinks some terrible monster is cool. Oh, I should actually remove the pin. The destination pin there. Oh, you can't ride my ride on now. Okay, so... Fair enough. Time for me to go study and eat. Just right at a fun part, too. Yeah. Take care, Al. Oh boy. Ooh, item. Ooh, a rare candy. Oh my god, that almost had the same energy as, ooh, a piece of candy. There's the selfie pose for when you want to be, like, secretive. Everyone's doing it lately. Oh, that's where Kieran ran off to. Ogre Alston. I'll cheer you on from a safe distance. My score was 6,390. I mean, that doesn't sound too hard to beat. Must we town since long ago? Gather up lots of berries and bring them to the berry table to try to earn yourself a high score. It's dotted with ogre balloons, 4 different colors. To collect the berries inside. Place one of your berries on a matching table by getting close to it and pressing the A button. Once you manage to place the target number of berries on these tables, you win. Greedy Pokemon may gather up the berry tables. Press the R button to scare them off. Stage 1. Preparing next stage. Let's see. Stage 3. I mean, this isn't too hard. So basically just need 4 more green. Ah, okay, so no more berries. I can't hold any more. Ah, yes, the mochi. Let's see, now you scored 7,710 points, so here's your prize. The EXP charm. Oh, you know what? That is actually going to be really helpful for pretty much the rest of the stream. More XP. Have been defeated? I'm all out of pocket money. Why don't you go wander around a bit in the meantime? Oh, Ogre Pawn. A mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. Yeah, I don't think that's a child. Chase after that mysterious kid. Yeah. You keep saying that's a kid or a child. No, it ain't. Oh yeah, in-game cutscene. Like, actual in-engine. You found the teal mask. I mean, I did. It's like the only two options are just like you try to tell him, and then Carmen is just like, it's just like, no, stop, do not tell him. Yeah, I think you're way overthinking this, Carmen. Wait, we? What do you mean, we? You're the one who lied about it. What's this we you're speaking of? Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure the only time we'll be coming back up the mountain is probably gonna be after this entire segment. I'm pretty sure after this will be where this should be pretty much where the day-night cycle will start operating normally. If I found out you lied, I'm gonna make you swallow a coughing whole. I mean, to be fair, Carmen, you are kind of stealing his only friend. Huh? What do you mean still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village. Well, so legend says. But, well, as we all know, legends are one thing and reality is another. Story time! It's a story of truth, a story that must never be told to the rest of the village. A man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them. So they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with the gems the man brought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the masks, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. Mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. Rumors about them spread far and wide, even to distant lands. The rumors of exquisite, shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokemon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokemon sneaked into the cave in which the man and the ogre lived, and tried to make off with the masks which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks. But he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokemon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, he found his beloved home in ruin. All that was left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned the mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friend. Found the greedy Pokemon there gloating over their stolen masks and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. Thought the 3 Pokemon had fallen trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Loyal 3 and interned them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone and with great sadness. In fact, it was said he was persecuted as a heretic. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it probably got chipped when, you know, it fell down the stairs. And that is the start of Karen's villain arc. Let me see. Yeah. Alright, so that should about take care of the appearance. The only thing really left is then just, like, change the hair. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, I can't get the mystery gift stuff without connecting to the internet, which I need a Nintendo account to connect. Yeah, like, realistically, Kieran... Guy got lied to, and it's like... He has every reason to be upset. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to head on back up to the summit. And then hopefully around then, I'll actually be able to, time of day will have shifted to evening or night. Because the time of day should be able to update now. Now that the Festival of Masks has concluded. It's a Poochyena. Another Terra fighting with Wooper. Okay. So, wait, is that Slugma? I actually forget what it was called. So, yeah. At night, I should be able to find Litwick somewhere up around here when it starts reaching, like, evening and night. Stored power. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Oh my god, I actually ran into a Geodude that was blending into the ground. Oh, for Christ's sakes. So it's not just that point in the story. Until you fully complete the story, the time of day is static. The entire bloody time. Fuck. They really just don't want me to get that Litwick. They really don't. Oh, I actually didn't even know there was a, you know, TM over there. So basically, I have to keep going through the story until it reaches a point where I'm both free to move around at night, and it's at night. It's both at night, and I can move around freely. Oy vey. Right, so it was actually over this way. The ogre used to be seen around here lots. Right, so it's Yanma. Oh, and of course it starts raining. Hex. You know what? Yeah. I'll just swap it for Mean Look for that, because... Furret. Yeah, that's normal type. Just send out any old fighting type. Which just happens to be Mankey. Cross Chop. Holy Christ! That was a lot of damage. And of course it misses. You know what? I'm gonna swap that for Poltergeist. Critical hit? Man! Might as well just use Life Dew, because that's gonna be a better heal. And then I can just do Foul Play after that. Seriously? This one Furret is just like... Right, you're basically like team wipe. Wait a minute, Ghastly has Levitate. So, provided Baby Doll Eyes. Attack, I don't use attack on Ghastly. I'll just use a curse then. Literally, Baby Doll Eyes is all it can do. I'm immune to takedown. I'm immune to dig. What else can it do? Poliwhirl. Yeah, I'll just use the Super Potion. See exactly how much damage a Poliwhirl will do. Not a lot. So I can just hit him with Absorb a few times. And with Absorb, I'm essentially just going to be winning the HP trade. If he uses damaging moves, when he's using Haze, I am 100% always winning the HP trade. I did look at the timer. Or at least I just noticed how long it's been since the last redeem. My god, this guy just keeps using Haze because water ineffective against grass. Diplin. I know that's dragon grass, so Crocolore. Evasiveness fell. Oh. Oh yeah, because dragon has resistance to fire. No, maybe I should have just sent out Swinub. Or Shelter. Oh well. Either of those options actually probably would not have been too well, just because of the weakness to grass. Good lord. You know what? I'll use a yawn. Oh, hi, Milk and Donuts. Welcome in. You doing well? Oh yeah, that thing has higher defense stats because of defense curl. Except wait. It's oblivious, keeping it from being infatuated, falling for taunts, and being infected by intimidate. Go. Oh, and Ghastly's evolving. Haunter. Shadow Punch. Wait a minute. So it has twice the special attack it does for attack, so... you know, I'll just replace it with Lick. I'll just replace Lick with that. Yeah, going through this a second time for this story, it's like, they are really setting up Kieran sort of a villain arc for the Blueberry Academy. Well, it looks like the time of day shifted to evenings, so... In theory, I should actually be able to start seeing some Litwick maybe spawn in the past here. Oh wait, I can actually claim a reward in the Pokedex. The normal Pokedex. Thunderstone. Ultra Balls. Oh my god, I accidentally ran into a Spoink. lots of Chimecho up here. Litwick! I see a Litwick! I see a Litwick! Litwick! I am using an Ultra Ball. Sweet. So, of the team I have planned here, that pretty much just leaves, Frostlass and, Baxcalibur to get, and the relevant, small minor evos. Oh, okay, so that's actually already a half-decent moveset. Will-O-Wisp and Hex? That's powerful. Especially on a Pokemon. Especially on a Pokemon that actually uses its special attack set. Like, holy Christ. What I'm actually probably gonna do is just swap maybe Fire Spin for Ember. And then I'll put on Smog for, coverage moves. No, it's a physical attacker, so I'm not gonna bother with that. So, I want to see, is there any area where I could potentially get a Snorunt earlier than where I would normally get it? Right, so with Snorunt, it is going to be basically up in this area. It would be this cave, which is probably where I can maybe get it. So theoretically, once I get the Steel Titan, I could actually go all the way up there and grab it. So, let me also double check where I should really be going. So I should be going to the Artisan Gym, which is where I left off back in Paldea. Alright, takes care of that. Actually, here's a better question. Is there any hair salon that I can go to? Not there, so I'm just gonna have to travel on back to Mesagoza to swap the hair. At the very least, I actually have the 2 Pokemon I want from Kitakami, so I can theoretically just do the Kitakami stuff, either continue it or do it later. And I'm probably gonna do it later. Long and straight is gonna be going. That is the good option to fall back on. Yeah, long and straight it is. Alright, time to fly back to Artisan. The Artisan Gym, Brass type. Ah, Nemona. Oh wow, they ended up visiting the same gym at the same time. What a weird coincidence. I swear I'm not just sneaking ahead of you so I can lie in wait and go, oh wow, weird, might as well battle now that you're here. Three ethers. I'll go train like maybe 20 Pokemon or so when you tackle the gym. Sunflora hide and seek. Gather up 10 and bring them back there. Alright, simple enough. Literally, like, all you do, you just run around the town, and then you just interact with any Sunflora you find. Of course, you need to talk to the lady first. And gym test, start. Oh my god, there's like literally like two like right behind me. Three. Oh yeah, there's another one right over here. That's already 4. Ah, there's one. So we're halfway. Oh, there's one in the little pot. So yeah, we just need to find 3 more. There's number 8. Pretty sure this is gonna be number 9. And then there's number 10 over here. Gym test complete. Let me see, make sure that everything is all good, properly positioned. Honestly, it would have been a lot cooler if they actually did a whole animation to show him, like, flipping through the air like that. An artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I am also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. Yes, it was truly avant-garde. Petalil. A critical hit. Smoliv. Little anxiety olive. I don't think I will use Mist. Sudowoodo. Now, if memory serves, it is a physical attacker, so Will-O-Wisp probably gonna be a good idea to put on there right now. I don't think Ember is gonna take that thing out in one shot, even with Terrestrialize into a grass type. Yo, maybe I actually should have just went and Terrestrialed just to remove the singular weakness to rock. Not that singular weakness, but like that weakness to rock that fire has. So let's remove both the weakness to rock, and then also Will-O-Wisp removes how much the attack set. There we go. That was actually not a bad idea. That actually played out not too bad. The only thing I could have changed was terrestrializing sooner. So, that's gym badge number 2 down. Trailblaze. Would you be the Sophia I've been hearing so much about? Oh yeah, it's one of the Elite Four. Who also happens to be the art teacher back at Uva Academy. Yeah, alright. Well, gym challenge done and dusted. So that's 2 down. Right, so after that, it would normally be level-wise to then go for the Flying Titan. The Open Sky Titan. So we go back over this way. I do find it weird how they say you can go at everything in any order you want. And then they have set levels for things. So it's not like truly any order that you want, as much as it is like you can almost go in any order you want. Almost. No, I might as well just catch the Skidoo. Oh my god, I actually didn't even notice the ability. That's Flame Body. Is that a Charcadet? That's a Charcadet. Oh my god, the little rock ruff. Might as well catch it. Fill out the Pokedex. Yeah, that is in fact Charcadet. Oh my god, a critical capture. Of which this, a Charcadet would actually also be a viable option for this sort of like run as well, since Ceruledge can also become, since it becomes Ceruledge, and Ceruledge is a Ghost and Fire. Oh, Capsicid. Fish. Oh yes, okay, so I do remember, did brush up on what level Mankey evolves at, which is level 28 to get to Primate. And then after that, I just need to evolve, in order to evolve it, I need to have it use Rage Fist 20 times. Actually, no. What I think I might actually do with Litwick here, actually swap Ember for Fire Spin, Just because it's more overall damage, just over time. Oh! Hi, Trixie! Welcome in! That Psyduck is just walking up the side of that. Oh, and then off he goes. Down he goes. I was asleep for 3 hours. Oh, oof. Big nap. Well, you at least feeling well rested? Use flail. Doesn't affect Liquid. Good question. Vampy ass, yeah. But okay, yeah, that's not gonna be too bad. Critical capture. Yummy foods. Yes, yes, yummy foods. Basically, I'm just like catching some of these Pokemon just to fill out the Pokedex and get some extra rewards. Consume. The Epinator. Dassy. Nice card, by the way. Oh, thank you. Let me see, is there any new TM that I could maybe use? Burning Jealousy. Not bad, but there are technically better moves. Scald. Oh, yeah, maybe. Probably nothing I can make at the moment, then. Also, yes, because this is on Switch too, you can kind of see the windmills are pretty much animating at normal animation rate. Outside of like two that for whatever reason are not working right now. Oh, Arven, it's Best Boy. The Open Sky Titan lives somewhere up in this mountain. But maybe you could power through atop that big brute of yours. Yeah. Big brute basically being this little guy. The sandwich boy. Of which, if memory serves, I think Bombardier is... Yeah, it's flying in dark. Electric, ice, rock, and fairy, so... Shelder is likely going to be our best bet. I don't know about you, but I doubt that sitting on that guy will stop a rock hitting you. I doubt it will as well, but I can at least dodge them. I can at least dodge the rocks. Swinub will also be a decent alternative. I do not want to use... I don't want to use Mankey just because of flying. The rock throw. Alright, so that should... Ooh, not bad damage, actually. Yeah, Shelder's definitely the right way to go for this. Because Ice Shard always goes first. Wait, is this Titan what's been dropping all those boulders? Can I at least heal first, please, game? Use winning attack on the Nacli. You know what? That's fine. I'll just use a couple withdraws. Boost my defense. I mean, as long as it's just attacking... As long as it's attacking Nacli and not me. Before I get my defense all set up. So I can't use the same move twice in the same turn. Fair enough. God damn! The Bombardier fell straight down. You defeated the Titan Bombardier. Aurora Beam. Ooh, Ice type move. Except it's special attack. I'm just gonna give up on Aurora Beam then. No, it didn't. Where did it go? It disappeared. It vanished into the ether. And yeah, as Arvin there says, it's like, it will come back. It will come back eventually. And you can actually capture the Titan Pokemon there. Sag. Yeah, Arvin's whole route here is basically just being like, defeat Titan Pokemon, find herb, make sandwich. Besides, that dog any more shinies? None that I found. All I found was a shiny Lechonk and a shiny Shinx. Bitter Herba Mysticas, great for your circulation. It really gets the blood flowing. Thought there was a way to get the totem Pokemon in these games. There is. You can get the totem Pokemon in through Pokemon Home. I don't remember if there's a way you can capture them in this game. Maybe through the Blueberry Academy. Oh, Sun and Moon. If I remember, yes, there should be a way to capture the Pokemon, the totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon, even though I've never actually played them. The sandwich boy wants the sandwich. Bro hungry. He is. And then he gets like a power-up. He can swim now. Yep, and now we get the reason why Arvin is doing this whole thing. His doggo. Here's the funny thing, he's not even that old. He just looks old just because they're trying to do the whole, like, mafia look with, like, a bulldog. Buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. Never really recovered. So yeah, pretty much his partner here, partner Pokemon, got hurt in a battle, couldn't fully recover even with potions in the Pokemon Center, and now he's going through the Herba Mystica to try and heal up his little doggo. Yeah, he found the book in his dad's lab, and his dad is the Pokemon professor. Case in point, Mabustiff's paws were cold as ice before he ate the last herb, but they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. Ah, there you go. He opened his eyes. She be sloshing. And then the professor. Should be able to move across water. Turo? Yeah. Also, thank you for the belly rub and head pat. Thank you. Stinky Machi. Yeah, his name is Professor Turo. And then in Scarlet, you get the female professor, which was Professor Sada. Stinky berry women. Ugh, dies of Stinky. Right, so which was the next level again? The next one level-wise. The Dark Crew. Oh look, I found Moist Critical Charlie as a Pokemon NPC. Honestly, everybody was sort of like making that joke when they saw that NPC. He just looks like Moist Critical Charlie. Honestly, what I might actually end up doing now, even though Cross Chop has a lot more power, I'm just gonna use Low Kick, just because it's a lot more consistent. I was carrying a coin. I'm trying to find a little Pokemon carrying a coin. Basically, she's trying to find a Gimmighoul. So I don't know what Modern is like. Well, this is Modern. Hell, the Mankey line actually gets another evolution to it. Like, Primeape actually gets an evolution into a Ghost and Fighting type. And the way you evolve it, you use a new move called Rage Fist, and you use that 20 times. Once you've completed a battle and you used it for the 20th time, then it evolves. It was either that or you level it up. One of the two. I'm actually not entirely sure why they gave it the ghost type, but the basic idea behind it was just like it bulked up and would hit things so hard while it's training that it eventually sort of just like broke free of its mortal shell to gain more power. Basically, it kept punching so hard, it became a ghost. Yep, Team Star Flags, dead ahead. So yep, Team Starbase is pretty much right up here. I see you're getting close to one of Team Star's bases. I take it this means you've decided to join my operation? Does this Operation Starfall of yours have room for one more member? Yeah, a very inconspicuous man who totally in no way looks like the director of the Academy, Director Clavel. And he's totally a man named Clive. Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Star's bases, then you'll defeat the bosses of them, and put an end to their rule. Team Star is made up of 5 squads. Each of these squads has its own base. Break through the front gates. Yep. Basically, you just go through the front gates, and then once you're in there, you sort of do the Let's Go battle. Not the Let's Go battle, the auto battle system, which basically the Pokemon will just battle for you, and we'll just do like basic calculations based off of typing. You get a little XP from each auto battle. Then once you beat 30 of those, then you can go and fight the boss. If someone challenges one of the squad bosses to a battle, they have no choice but to accept. If they just happen to lose that battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. They're basically declarations of war. Each base has a bunch of Pokemon inside to fend off intruders, and the bases themselves are a considerable size. You'll need to deal with any grunts that might be guarding the front gates. Ah, that's simple enough. For now, I'd like you to monitor the bases and act as Sophia's support. I have no idea what you mean, but if anyone asks you about me, remember this. I'm Clive, a normal academy student like you. Nothing more, nothing less. No, he actually is just Director Clavel. He's the director of the academy. He's just in disguise, just trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Team Star. Why are they doing what they're doing? And then try to figure out how to right the mess in a way that is, like, satisfactory for everybody. They'll have to send you packing. Oh, hydrating. Maybe I am, she says. Cool as a cucumber. Honestly, it's not always the best policy, you know. Doesn't matter who you are, you're not getting through. I'll take you on. That's it, prepare to get stomped in the dirt. Murkrow. Ow! Yeah. That was bound to happen. And then down goes Mankey. Because Murkrow. But this is also why I have, like, Ice-type Pokemon as well. Of which, I should have just swapped 2 from the get-go. Well, I say Ice-type even if Shellder is only a Water-type at the moment. At the very least, I should be able to heal up Mankey before going into the base. Restore health with a revive. There we go. You know what? I'm actually going to... I'm not gonna have any of my Ghost-type Pokemon as the first 3 in the top party slot, because these are all Dark-type Pokemon. I don't want my Ghost-types going up against Dark-types. Oh, hey Maddie! Hey babe! I'm doing pretty good. Going after the first Team Star base. I actually have both the Litwick and the Poltergeist now. Pitbull. Oh, Zorua. Stunky. I just was laughing my ass off with some friends about that Pokemon knockoff IGN just showcased. Oh wait, which one? I don't think I've seen it. Honnier. So I just need to defeat, like, 4 more. There we go. If you said something, I had to run to resolve something dumb. I actually didn't know that IGN just, like, showed off, like, something like that. Legally distinct. But how about we skip straight to the outro? Don't worry, I'll play you sick Requiem as you crash and burn. Oh fuck, that thing is defiant, god damn it. I should have just low kicked. I should have just done a low sweep. God damn it. Motherfucker. The main problem I have with sending in Litwick for this, while it does have one type advantage, it has another type disadvantage. Oh, thank fuck. Yeah, so the main thing I want to do here as well is I probably also want to, at the very least, hit revive on Mankey. As risky as that is. But yeah. Actually, even with that, that wasn't as risky as it could have been. Now, I don't remember if the Revavroom can get hit with status effects, so if I can, maybe if I can, hope that it can, and then let Liquid's Flame Body take care of that. It can't. Okay. Avoided! Also, thank you, Ray Crash, for the follow. Welcome in. Alright, so that confirms that they cannot be hit by that. What I will do, I'll try to set up a Whirlpool as well. How does this thing dodge? It's literally the size of a truck. Exactly! Metal Sound. Snarl. Also, thank you for the belly rubs. At the very least, if he's just gonna keep hitting it with Snarl and Metal Sound, or I guess Snarl will just faint. Let me see. Can I at least put a curse on there? It failed. Okay, fair enough. I'll just Super Potion. And then when Haunter inevitably goes down because Ghost type against Dark type, what do you think is gonna happen? I'll just Terra low sweep the Starmobile. Imagine these are actual evolutions forms of Revavroom you could use, like, yeah, holy Christ, that would be insane. 1 Leer, 1 Terra, 1 Low Sweep. Just decimates the thing. I forgot about low kick for these fights, because they weigh like half of you. I mean, they're like a giant truck. They are bound to weigh a crap ton. And then the obligatory flashback. You gotta make some team rules, like a code. Giacomo, you are a bean. He is. He is. Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes. Male student's hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules of vexation made manifest. Fucking Shakespearean ass Atticus. Thanks for the eco boost. I'll write up the darn code. I wrote that code myself, there's no going back on it now. Foul play. Ah, yes, the totally inconspicuous and not in disguise Director Clavel. I mean, it's Clive. Need to iron out a sand team. Oh yeah, for champions, right? Because Mega Aggron is busted and I love it. You can't outstall the wall. That's what you want to know? You're up against the wall and I am the fucking wall. We call him the Big Boss. Oh, well, I guess I didn't know what was it? Not Solid Snake. I didn't know Naked Snake was in this game. Fucking Metal Gear ass name. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. Heh, is the sky blue? Not right now. It's kind of black because it's night. Oh my god, and then there's just like, it starts the transition time to morning. Like, right after I say that. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I also actually got a little far enough into the Kitakami story where it was really just like, oh, they were really like definitely fully setting up Kieran's villain arc very early in Kitakami. Because there's like some of the lines where he's just like, this happened because I'm not strong enough. And it's just like, yeah, they were really not being subtle about this. Yeah, it's why I said I worry for this kid. Carmen, what did you do? Yes, and it's like, all of this could have been prevented if Carmen hadn't said, hey, maybe let's not tell Kieran about the ogre that we just met. Yeah! Yeah, she was a massive bitch! So it's like, from the perspective of Kieran, it's like, you two meet the ogre that he loves a lot. His sister is stealing his only friend he's made. They're all both lying to him, under orders from his sister and his grandpa. So it's like, no shit, the guy's gonna be massively pissed off. What did you think was going to happen, Carmen? Not wanting to scare the shit or give the wrong idea, I get, but at that point, just come clean. Especially to the one kid who is like, I think the ogre's cool. Florian, you are smarter than this. Evidently not, according to Game Freak. Considering they go along with it. Right, so, let me look at this again. I do also have a guide just to make sure it's like, I go in the technically correct, level order. Okay, like, I get Pokemon for tags range from smart as hell, Red using the blinds to charge Solar Beam, to astronomically stupid, everything Y gets up to, but still. Oh yeah, that also recharges the Terra Orb too. Right, so this means that I can just reorder the team back to the way I want it. For context, Y in the Adventures manga is entirely... Oh, sorry. Burp. Entirely focused on money, and it leads to some insanely dumb bits. You know what? Makes sense. Also, I'm going to take 1 second, and I'm going to go and use the bathroom and pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Like, reach into the page and strange his ass. And strangle his ass. Ah, okay. Fucking deerling. Oh, right, this is one of the areas where it's like you can run into some very annoying Pokemon that decide to just run it down at you. Looking at you, Tauros. Oinkologne. Deerling. I forgot what that one was called. I don't want to go down that way just yet because I know very much so that that is going to be Team Star. Basically, I just want to grab a few other levels first before going at the Team Star. Steamy. Shellos. You know, maybe having Litwick at the front of the team for this part, not so good. Critical hit. Honestly, I do kind of like that we see students of all age groups, since the Academy isn't a normal schooling system anyhow. Yeah. That is actually, like, kind of cool. Litwick leveled up. And also oddly affects the actual fan base. Like, I've actually met people in their 70s at events. Yeah, that sounds about right. Use Spark! Doesn't affect Swinub. You know, maybe I should get a better ground-type move for Swinub. Especially before going into the electric gym. Another option that I can use, which is actually like right here at this beach, is Palo Sand. which is another ground ghost. Oh, Sand Tomb. Yeah, Litwick is also going to be another slow one to raise. Hold on, let me look at that again. Oh, it would be better if it had increased special attack. Damn. Yep, because Snorunt, I don't find until way up here. Way up here. Or in here. And it's the same with, like, Baxcalibur. Like, I don't find him until he's, like, way over here. Yep, the mountain is too high level. Ooh, big pearl. Pearl. That being said, though, like with Litwick, once I have a Dusk Stone and it's evolved into a Lampent, I could just evolve it then and there. Which is about the only good thing. Bulldoze. Ooh, actually, wait, what other parts do I need for Bulldoze? Because that would actually be a good one for Swinub. Like, right now. What would the other one be for high horsepower as well? Realistically, Bulldoze would probably be better. Let me see what other Pokemon parts it requires for Bulldoze. Oh! Oh, never mind. That's easy as hell to get. Fucking Mudbray. If I remember, Mudbray you can easily find way up over... I think over here. Let me also consult the Pokedex as well. I should have had... I should have it registered. No. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let me just look up where this goes then. Okay, so it's either over here or pretty much over here, which is exactly where I thought it would be, so I just go over here, get some Mudbray. Get some Mudbray stuff. And this is where auto battles can actually really come in handy. Because you don't need to waste time. Oh my god, it just runs away way too fast for Poltergeist to catch up. I'll actually grab the TM here because I don't know what TM this was. Electro Ball. Glad to see the hitboxes are still not changed. Well, they've never changed. Wait a minute. High horsepower uses the same Mudbray item. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, but is it actually worth it for the extra 35 power? I'm so glad they stopped making Fly and Unlock. Yeah. Okay, so that is actually gonna be half decent unlock for Swinub. Right, so I do need to get the TM for unlock for Thunder Punch. Wait, Rock Tomb? How tempting. Let me just filter for learnable moves from you, then. Oh, Magical Leaf. Ooh. I'll actually mark that one. Nightshade, I'm not sure about. You know, I'm gonna watch on that one. just for coverage. Let me see, what could I use for you? You know, Mud Shot might not be a bad option, but also Icicle Spear is not a bad option as well. I think I do have Icicle Spear as what I'm going to be running with Shellder. Where it's like, you use this plus loaded dice. It's like Icicle Spear plus loaded dice. Alright, so there's nothing I can currently make then to add extra progression onto. Let me also see, where can I find the Unremarkable Teacup? As a dropped item in a cave on the northwest side of Oni Mountain. Or as a possible reward for higher difficulty Ogre Alston. Okay. I'll note those down. Because it does look like it is around that time where I will have to end stream for dinner, though. Unfortunately. What I am gonna do real quick is swap out Haunter for Sandygast. Alright, so I think with that is actually where I'm going to leave off for Pokemon Violet, and then I'll pick this back up the next time, like next week. So pretty much next week, I'm actually probably going to be looking for the Unremarkable Teacup over in Kitakami to evolve Poltergeist. Because that is actually probably going to be the closest Pokemon I can evolve at the moment to be, like, fully evolved. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be leaving it. Let me see. Uh, You know what? Let me see. Who can I actually raid right now, if any? Oh, and I really joined late. Yeah, he kind of joined right at the end. Yeah. Bit unfortunate. Bit of an unfortunate timing. Let me see. So it's Horizon. There's two people doing Elden Ring. Yeah, there is always next time. There is always next week. You know what? I think I will just end this here like this, just because of how close it is to my dinner. So, yeah, I hope everybody actually had a lovely time. And I shall catch you all next